Alright guys, we're live doing coin roll hunting per usual. Going through rolls of nickels. We have 1.5 boxes. Looking for old buffalo nickels, silver nickels, anything pre-1960. $72. What's going on, everybody? We are coin roll hunting, looking for old pre-1960 nickels, buffalo nickels, silver war nickels between 42 and 45, which they had 35% silver. We're looking to up our subscribers. Goal is 2,500. We're about getting close to 2,100. So, yeah. What's up, Fizz? And on top of going through the box and a half of nickels, I found at the bank this uncirculated original bankroll from 1979. So it has all brand new $1979 coins. So I'll be opening up that one later. So we're actually looking for the old Silver War nickels. I am missing this one, the 1944 Denver, and all of the 1938s as well as the 39D. What's up, Matthew? What's going on, guys? What's up, Matthew? Since you just joined, I'll say it again. We're hunting boxes of nickels. I've got a box and a half left. We're looking for anything pre-1960. Looking for the old Silver War nickels between 42 and 45, buffalo nickels. Our last stream, we actually found a Silver War nickel and a buffalo. And let me show you the ones that we were looking for. So to fulfill my book, so between 42 and 45, they made these silver nickels, 35% silver. And then after that, they went back to the normal nickel composition. And we're also looking for all the 1938s and the 39D. What's up, Mark? Yeah, and I do have a small amount that I put off to the side, and I do sell on eBay. I have right now on my eBay, all I have is brand new 2024 and 2025 dimes up there right now. When I do get, when I do spend the time to categorize all my finds, I do put some stuff up periodically. So the last time I put something up, I had the 10th ounce silver rounds that I put up, and they just all sold. The 10th ounce, they're about $6 each. So I got them as giveaways and stuff. But oh yeah, one of the things I did. Whoops, I'll just break that. One of the things I did get as part of a giveaway was this really nice 1885 old Morgan silver dollar, mint state 63, New Orleans mint. So this was a pretty cool little givey that I got. And I've got a whole roll that I found at the bank. I asked them if they had any dollar coins, and they did have an original bankroll from 1979. So I got 2 of them. I'm probably going to open one up later tonight and see what's in there. Alright, and if you guys haven't subscribed, do so and like. It helps me out. And I have my donate link up on the menu. You guys don't have to, but do what you want. Gold coins? No, I don't have any gold coins yet. I do have, gosh, I have hundreds and hundreds of silver coins and silver half dollars, really old ones. I have lots of Morgans. I have lots of peace dollars. I'm a big silver person. Oh yeah, and so you guys know the 2024s, they are worth about $5 to $6 each per nickel on eBay right now. And for everybody new who is just joining, I am hunting for anything pre-1960, the old silver wartime nickels, buffalo nickels, anything old. What's up, blue collar? No 2024s yet. We just started 10 minutes ago. And I have a whole box and a half to go through. So I'm going to be up as late as I can. Yeah, the Bison's the 2005s when they did the kind of the remake of the Buffalo Bison. Yeah, those are nice. Still like the old traditional 30s, 20s, teens Buffaloes better. 10 of goodies. All right, let me show you guys an example of what we got last time. Last stream, we found this 1930 Buffalo nickel and this silver wartime nickel from 1944. It's out of Philadelphia. The mint mark is above the Monticello building. You see the P right here. This is 35% silver. Halfway between 42 and 45, they made these 35%. So that's what we found last stream on top of this one. So we have a whole box and a half. So should be able to find some more. Yeah, so you guys just joining, since there's a lot of you in here now. We were looking for the old silver wartime nickels between 42 and 45, and looking for the 1938 and 39s. And anything pre-1960. Yeah, I got it. Let's see here. All right, guys. So we're at 2,033 subs. Yeah, doing all right. Yeah, our goal is 2,500 subs. Not likely going to get that tonight, but that's all right. Yeah, also, guys, so you know, the 2024s, they're about $5 on eBay. So if you find them, hold on to them. They are of low mintage for that year. There's about 80 people in here right now. So for you guys who are new, we were looking for anything pre-1960. Um, silver nickels between 1942 and 45. The buffalo nickels, anything old. So, yeah. So our hunt, we're trying to find this Silver War nickel. It is out there. We found all these, as well as all these doing what I'm doing. And we're missing the 38s and the 39D. What's up, C? Yep, going through rolls of nickels, looking for anything pre-1960, the old Civil War nickels, which are worth a few bucks because they do contain silver, and buffalo nickels. Yeah, keep the 2024s. They are worth about $5 on eBay right now. I haven't got any 2024s yet. I haven't really got much hits yet. But we have a box and a half. Yeah, 2024s are definitely keepers. So on top of the box and a half, which I'm going through, later on I'm going to be opening up this. I got this up from the bank. It's the original roll from 1979, and a bank that I go to just so happens to have it. So we're going to go through them, these dollar coins, and see if we can find any errors or varieties. Yeah, the old Susan B. Anthony roll. And so you guys know, in the same box from last stream, we found this Silver War nickel. You can tell it's silver because all the mint marks are above the Monticello building on the reverse. This one has a P for Philadelphia, and it's from 1944. So this contains 35% silver. And we found this 1930 Buffalo nickel in the same box we're actually working on. What's up, Dole? Yeah, they're just buff pancakes. There's 81 people in here. Help me out, guys, and everyone hit the like button and get more people in here. Because I guess the way the algorithm works, the more conversations you got and the more likes you got on a stream, the more people it introduces it to. What's up, Arthur? We have some Quinn? What do you mean? What's up, the Gold Baron? What's up, Bim? No good finds yet. I was just telling people that what we're looking for, and because the last stream, I don't know if you were here. I can't recall if you were here. Last stream, doing the beginning of the same box I'm working on, we got this 1930 Buffalo, and we also got this 1944 silver wartime nickel. So that's what we got at the same box we're working on right now. We have another box to go as soon as I'm done. And this I got as part of a giveaway today. So this was a nice hit, Morgan. And from the bank, I'm going to be opening up this later. It's an original 1979 Denver roll. That's actually the bank I go to. Just someone dropped it off. I'm going to go through it later. Thanks, Gold Baron. Yeah, the last stream we hit, we broke the 2,000 sub mark. Now we're at like 200. I checked about 20 minutes ago. We hit. Oh, here we go. We got an oldie, guys. 1948 out of Denver. So our first good older find for the evening. Yeah, so we started off the stream with 2,033 subs. We're going to try to get as close as we can to 2,500 tonight. It's probably not going to happen, but there's a lot of people in here. So everybody in the stream, subscribe and hit the like button. There's 94 of you. Yeah, I mean, last stream I had some really good finds and everybody was just like going crazy. What's up, OP? Um, so every coin and denomination is different. It really depends what coin you have. Like anything pre 1960, I'm sorry, pre 1964 has, except for nickels and pennies, of course, has 90% silver. And you every year there is some kind of variety or error. You just have to really do some research. Then you know, that's kind of a big question. Hey guys, there's 114 of you in here um, to help me reach more people and keep the stream going. We got hit the like button and sub. Our goal is 2,500 subs tonight. Yeah. If you want OP, my email is in the description of my homepage. You can just email me some pictures or some dates of coins that you got, and I'll give you just a basic synopsis. What's up, Jeremy? Well, what you do, um, you know, you can hit up a local coin shop, or you I would familiarize yourself with the worth of some coins, like what I did. Yeah. Hey, OP, if you send me an email and with pictures and stuff and dates and the years of the coins, I'll give you a general what's what. So if you want to get into coin, get this book and do it. Really helps. It'll give you the list of varieties and what things are worth and what to look for each year, and it even gives you a basic price guide too. So if you get that book, it will really help you out. Yeah, that's a good start. So it will familiarize you of what to look for. Like, for example, not too many people know that the brand new 2024s for nickels are worth about $5 to $6 on eBay right now. Yeah, the 2024s of the Denver Mint. Oops. The 2024s of the Denver Mint and Philadelphia Mint. Let me see if I can adjust this. Are very low mintage, and because of that, there's a bunch of collectors out there that are buying and selling them. I've been hoping to eventually, when I go in to the bank to get boxes, that I would come across a whole box of 2024s. That way I can just resell it, because the whole box I can get about $1,000 or so. So 2024s, keep them if you come across them in your change. Hey guys, there's 86 of you in here, guys. Hit the like button. You can get more people in here. For every one of you that does that, that's the way YouTube works, I guess. Yeah, there's about 100 of you guys in here. Help me out. Hit the like button. It will bring more people in. Our goal is 2,500 subs tonight. Doubt we'll get there, but we'll get close. What's up, Free Spirit? No, I don't. Like, for instance, I won this one. 1885 New Orleans silver dollar. I graded at Mint State 63. I won this in a giveaway. So that was pretty nifty because that's $100. Whoops. No, luckily it's in a case, so we're fine. Now it's about $100 coin right here. So no, I do have a bunch of silver. And silver half dollars. Just a bunch of random stuff. So I collect pretty much everything that I would consider cool and valuable. Yeah, well, mainly I get rolls from the bank, yeah. So yeah, we're almost done with the box on top, then we're gonna open up the bottom box. What's up, Miguel? Actually, that ratio is pretty much correct. That's what I'm getting out of every box. I usually have at least one older pre-1938 Buffalo nickel or a silver wartime nickel or both. Like this box that I'm working on now, I started this box last stream last week, and it did have both. So we're still working on the same box. We'll finish it. We're finishing it up. No, I'm not mainly looking for 2024s. I'm looking for the old, anything pre 1960 and has some value and worth. Like the old Buffalo nickels, the silver wartime nickels. Yeah. So these are from. Okay, so this is silver. This is the 1944. This has 35% silver. As the P mint mark above the Monticello building. That's how you can tell that these ones contain silver, because every single one will have a mint mark above the reverse building. And this is the 1930. We also found it on the same box that we're working on currently. The 1930 Buffalo nickel. Thanks, OP. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit better. That's better. A decent chunk of change? Yes and no. It really depends on what you find. Like, I've sold a lot of coins on eBay that I have found through doing this. Is it a substantial amount? No, but it is a certain amount. It really depends. Like, I'm waiting for the time where I get a whole box of 2024s because a whole box of 2024 nickels is worth about $2,000 on eBay right now, or more. But no, I typically buy and sell silver. I have a bunch of silver coins I buy and sell, so I make some money doing that on the side on top of my regular job. Yeah, the 2024s are low mintage, and because of that, collectors are going nuts and trying to buy them up and doing the same thing I would do. And once they get it, resell it. I'll probably, once I get a roll, I would keep at least a roll or two to myself and sell the rest. Yeah, it's a fun hobby. It's time consuming because you're constantly when you're first starting, you're constantly researching every single coin that you think is valuable. I mean, which is fine. That's how you learn. But it's very consuming. What's up, Pro? Yeah, error coins can fetch a lot. It really depends on the error because there is one. If I come across a similar one, I'll show you. I don't see one in here, but I did find one last week. It's called a grease error, where the whole outside, if I can zoom out, outside lettering was missing, and it did kind of have like kind of a haziness to it. So I found that error on a 2005. So and I looked it up, and that big of an error actually went on great collections. So if someone got it graded, I think mine looks better than the one that sold, but it sold for about $500. So I think maybe next week I'll spend the. Well, I think it's only $20 to get it graded, but I could be wrong. But I want to get that variety attribution. So like, yeah, this is one of the ones I found yesterday. Not this exact one, but it was a grease error, and it's missing the entire outside portion lettering. Well, appreciate it, James. Thanks for stopping by. What's up, James? What's up, billionaires? What's up, Dylan? This one looks like an older one. Let's see what the date is on this guy. Oh, it's only 1970. What's up, Aura? All right, we got a low mintage year. These are worth a couple bucks on eBay. So anything from 2009 is worth a couple bucks. The 2024 is worth $5 to $6. Yeah, so I'll say it again. I'll say it periodically throughout the stream. We're looking for anything pre-1960, looking for silver wartime nickels. We are missing the 1944 Denver, looking for the 1938s and the 39D. A 10-cent silver mackerel? What country? 80% silver? Which one are we talking about? Oh, Canadian? No, I don't think I've seen those before. I've come across a lot of, because I'm down in Southern California. I get the occasional Canadian nickel, and I find Canadian quarters and pennies, but dimes I don't think I've come across. Finally got an old hit, 1959, and that's going to be out of Denver. Finally, an older one. uh, which coin are we talking about? No, there's no silver content in that. There between 1942 halfway between 42 to 1945, the U.S. Mint put 35% silver in there because they needed nickel for the war. That is the only time that they have put silver in a nickel. Is between those years. Now this one that I won on a giveaway, the 1885 New Orleans Morgan silver dollar. This is 90% silver. It's very close to an ounce of silver. I picked this up for basically free. Yeah, no problem. But yeah, dimes and quarters, anything pre 1964 contains 90% silver. What's up, spare change? What's up, Devin? So, yeah, I'll explain it again since there's more people in here. We're looking for anything pre 1960. Anything pre 1960 has more value than the others. Between halfway between 1942 to 45, the war needed nickel. World War II, the war effort. So they changed the composition of the nickels to 35% silver. So between 42 and 45, it contains 35%. I have all of them, but the 1944 Denver. Yeah. And so I'm missing only a couple dates to fill this book. I'm looking for the 1950D, the 44D silver, and all the 1938s and 1939D. On all the rest of these, I have found while doing what I'm doing. And all of these, I haven't showed this to anybody yet. All of these I have found from doing what I'm doing also. This was my coolest find. This was about a few months ago. The 1913D raised ground buffalo nickel. So I found a lot of these in my hands. So these are still out there. Yeah, it does sometimes. Yeah, so keep an eye out for the 2024s. They were $5 or $6 on eBay because they are low mintage, and that's what collectors are buying and selling them for. What's up, Victor? All the way from Africa? What kind of American coins do you have? Are they all older? What's up, Luca? Yeah, my graded coin, I got this as a giveaway. 1885 New Orleans silver dollar, mint state 63. So I won this. So I thought I'd show it off too. So I have actually lots of Morgans and Peace dollars. I don't have any graded yet. So that's what I picked up today. So 1975, yeah. If it's no mint mark, it depends. You have to do research on that one. I forgot what year that the mint stopped and began putting mint marks on certain coinage. I know dimes. For dimes, there is a proof. In the proof set for 1975, if you find a proof dime from that set that has no mint mark on it, it should have an S mint mark. That one's worth like, that's a 6-figure coin right there. Very funny, Sam. Yeah, I wish I spoke Spanish, or else I'd answer you. No, I don't speak Spanish. I mean, más o menos, but not very much. All right, thanks for dropping, Luca. So yeah, you have to be careful with the small date, 1982. Um, so I believe the way it goes, I haven't looked into in a while. If it's a small date with the two has to be kind of somewhat curved, and it weighs I believe 3 grams. I believe you have the expensive coin that everybody talks about. But again, I haven't researched that in a while. Exactly, James. Thanks. Yeah, I used to go through rolls of pennies, but pennies are very tedious. I find more fun in the nickels because you can find some really cool stuff. I mean, pennies you can find cool stuff too, but I kind of upgraded a little bit. Victor, my email's in the description of my homepage. So if you have any questions or anything else, let me know. I try to answer when I can. No problem. All right, we got 3 rolls left. Box is done. We got 1 more box left. That is actually a really, really nice 1960. I may keep that. Yeah. So there's still 60 of you here. We're looking for anything pre-1960. No, that's the wrong book. Looking for the old silver wartime nickels between 42 and 45. We're missing the 1944 Denver. Looking for all the 1938s. Those are really hard to find, as well as the 1939 Denver. What's up, everybody? We're looking for pre-1960 nickels. The 2024s are worth about $5 right now on eBay. We're looking for the silver nickels between 42 and 45, and the old buffalo nickels. What's up, Sandro? Yeah, 83 people in here. Every one of you, once you hit that like button, it'll bring in more people, and it'll show everybody to come in. That's the way YouTube works. Yeah, coins are fun. So what I'm looking for, I'm missing the 1944 Denver 35% silver. I have all the silvers except for that one. Missing all the 1938s and the 39D. What's up, Retro? If you have a cut, what do you mean? Do I have a cut? I think I do. Yeah, so we've only got a couple hits for the evening. Got 40s and the 50s. In the same box, we found... I'll show you what we found earlier. What's up, Texas Trill? The same box that we're working on, this is the last roll. We found this 1930 Buffalo. And we also found this 1944 silver wartime nickel, which has 35% silver. So this is from the box we're working on. Box is pretty much done. And then we have another box to go. time to open the next box. All right, you got all. We got all circulated ones, so that's what we're looking for. Wow. Well, I'll be right back, guys. All right, we're back. Yeah, so no Silver War nickels this stream yet, but we just opened this new box. We're bound to find one. Usually I find a, so between 42 and 45, they made the the nickels at a 35% silver. And I've been averaging at least one out of every box. What's up, Brett? I just get my rolls from, just random banks. The ones, I have a credit union that I can get it from, and I have to order it. Also, I know U.S. Bank has them, Chase has them. You just ask for a box. It depends, really. Some of them like you to be a member before you ask. Um, some tellers are kind of cool, but that's the main way to get boxes. So we're working away. We just opened up this box. I mean, I've done some of those. I haven't done a quarter one yet. I've done half dollars. I've only done a couple $half hunts. But so it doesn't break the bank or hurt my wallet, I like to do nickels and dimes. Actually, my bank, I have a credit union that they do. They have a built-in coin star. So I just hang out by the coin machine, dump it, deposit it. And I don't have to pay an extra fee or anything because I'm a member. And that's the way I get rid of the majority of my coins. Because there's no way I'm going to spend time re-rolling everything I go through. Yeah. Not all banks have that, but it's a lot of the credit unions have that. So our sub uh, goal is 2,500 subs for the night. We're close to 2,100 when we started the stream. Um, and my goal is actually 100 likes. So, I mean, we're halfway there for the likes. But I'll check in a moment where we're at for the subs. What's up, Tino? All right, so we're at 2,085 subscribers at the moment. Yeah, my goal was to hit 2,500 subs, but I know that's not going to happen tonight. Oh, we got an older find, guys. Finally. We got a 1957. No, it's not silver. The silver nickels are between 42 and 45, which last stream I found. So this is 1957 Denver. What's up, Dean? Yeah, I don't know if that was a good investment. What's up, Jacob? Yeah, so you guys know, I've been saying this, everybody. The 2024s, either Denver or Philadelphia, they're on eBay. They're worth about $5 to $6 each. They are lower mintage. That's why they're worth that much. What's up, Asuka? Yeah, so we're looking for anything pre-1960. We're looking for the old silver war nickels, buffalo nickels. We found some our last stream. Our goal is to hit 2,500 subs. We are getting close to 21 at the moment. What's up, Graydon? So we got ourselves a box of nickels. We're looking for anything pre-1960. We're looking for the old silver wartime nickels, and I'll show you what those look like. In fact, last stream I found one, and I'll show you. So the old silver wartime nickels were made between 42 and 45. This one I found was in 1944, and it has a mint mark above the Monticello. This one's from Philadelphia, and it contains 35% silver. And this one I found in the same box. It's a 1930 or buffalo nickel. Well, very cool, man. That sounds like a good box. What's up, CR? If you have a 1964 quarter, it would contain 90% silver, so it's at least at minimum worth silver price. So you probably have something that's worth between $7 to $12, depending on the quality. Yeah, so I don't know. That's a great box. So I think my best box, I had a couple of silver war nickels. I had a couple buffaloes, and one of those buffaloes was actually this one, the 1913D raised ground. I was very excited when I found this one. Yeah, 14 is young. How the heck did you get a box like that? I have never found any V nickels in these boxes. Watch, I say that, and then this box I'll get one. That'd be something. Yeah, mine are from a variety of places. $6.90 is a good box. I've only done one $half box because I don't feel like spending $500 to $1,000 each box. What's up, Sherry? Yeah. This I actually got, I want to show you. This I got part of a giveaway that I won last week, and it just came in. This is 1885 New Orleans MS-63 Morgan silver dollar. So this was a cool little freebie. Expensive freebie. Best Quantum collection. That's hard to say. I have lots of good ones. I have a pretty cool 1882 Morgan that has the O over S VAM. That one's pretty cool. I actually got that one for free, and the guy that, none of us realized what I had. Well, that's a nice one. I have it in my collection. I swear up and down, I know what this coin is, but the date is rubbed off, and when I put it under a microscope, I can clearly see it's a 2-cent piece, 1873. I swear up and down it is an 1873, even though the dates weren't off. I put it in the microscope under different lighting conditions. I've done it several times, and each time I swear up and down I see at least a 3. And the only time now they made those between 1864 to 1873, except for 1873, those were all supposed to be proofs, and they only made 1,000 or 1,100. I can't remember the exact one, but it is extremely rare. But each time I put it under a microscope, I swear up and down I see a 3. But that's one of those things that I would need to send it in to get graded, because I'm not sure if there's any die markers for that year that would indicate that. No, I wish I had a Carson City Morgan, but I don't. I have a bunch of Morgans. I have a bunch of peace dollars. I just have a bunch of really cool stuff, but I can't narrow it down to my favorite. No, I don't have a CC because the CC Morgans are too expensive. I have a limited budget. I have a bunch of kids. So obviously I'm not going to spend all my cash on coins when they can go to, food and living. This is just a side thing. But I would love to have a Carson City Morgan. I mean, I don't care if it's like a low grade one. Oh, you don't have to do that, man. Oh, guys, look at this one. We have finally an old find, 1941. And that's affiliate note mark. So 41. Now they made 203 million of those. Not worth very much, but still a cool older find, 1941. But yeah, no, I would love a Carson City Morgan eventually. I would never ask anybody to just give me one because I know they're expensive. What's up, Roddy? No, these are all American coins, buddy. You really have a bunch of Carson City Morgans because those are freaking expensive, dude. I mean, if you want to prove it, just send me a email with photos. My email is in the description. Here, I'll type it out for you, bud. Yeah, send me some pics because that'd be kind of cool to see. I don't see very many Carson City stuff. Oh yeah, military life, huh? I understand that. My dad was an army brat. He has a yeah. He was in Vietnam, so he tells me all his stories. His brothers were all in Vietnam and all that stuff. So I know how it goes. And my sisters actually grew up on an army base. Yes, I did. Yeah, my dad was well, that's cool. Air Force. That's kind of what I wanted to get into, but I never really followed through as a kid out of high school. Because I'm 38 now, but I do a various bunch of stuff. No, my dad was an Army intel. Oh, nice. Yeah. But you know what, too, since you have your military in your family. My dad actually wrote a book, and it's on Amazon right now. So if you send me an email, I will send you the link to his book, and you can send it to your dad. What's up, Sandman? So, I mean, that really depends. I really like half dollars. You can still find silver out there with half dollars. Plus, they're very cool and fun to collect. If you don't want to break the bank, and because buying a box of half dollars will cost you between 500 to $1,000. So if you don't want to break the bank and you still want to find cool older finds, because I've got a lot of cool older finds that I found, um, I would go with nickels. Nickels is a good start. You can find with nickels you can find silver. Um, they made between 42 and 1945. They made silver out of they made the nickels out of 35% silver. And you can find buffalo nickels, the old ones, and all that stuff. All right, see you, Graydon. Nice meeting you. I'll be speaking with you later. Yeah, I would love to do half dollars, but I've got a job, I've got kids, I've got mouths to feed, so I'm not exactly gonna blow, unless I had spare cash. I'm not exactly gonna blow $1,000 in one sitting for a box of half dollars. I'd love to, but not at this point in time. See, now I'll show you what I found last stream in the box of nickels that I went through, and they're two really cool finds. Got this 1944 silver wartime nickel, because it has the mint mark above the Monticello building, and these are 35% silver. And I found this 1930 Buffalo nickel. So you still find really cool stuff. Yeah, we buy it for face value, of course. But yeah, obviously you can resell it for their silver content to collectors and whatnot. And just so a lot of people know, the newer ones, the 2024s, they're going through for about $5 to $6 on eBay right now. So if you find those in circulation in your pocket change, I'd keep them. Yeah, I can see why you would think that. Completely get it. Ooh, look at this, guys. We got an older one. This is our oldest one we found tonight, 1940, and this one's gonna be this one's gonna be out of San Francisco. Let me check the mintage numbers on that one. I mean, it's a lower mintage. It's 39 million that they made of these. So we have a good older find. Finally, 1940 San Francisco. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. We're going to be hunting for a little bit while longer. What San Francisco pennies are you talking about? What's up, Mamata? We are coin roll hunting, looking for anything pre-1960. We're looking for the old silver wartime nickels that they made in between 42 and 45. We are looking for buffalo nickels, all of which we found during all our hunts. And you guys, there's 61 of you in there. If you guys are new, if you hit that like button, it does help me out. It tells YouTube to, bring more people in and hang out and watch. So hitting that like button does help me out, and I appreciate it. Between 60 and 80. For penny, I'd have to look that up, honestly. I used to be big into pennies, but pennies are very, very tedious, and there's a lot of varieties for pennies. So I really have to look into it because I got away from pennies because they because of how tedious they are. But they still are fun. I do enjoy finding the occasional wheat penny. Oh, look at this, guys. We got another 1940. Holy moly. And this one, we got another S. Two 1940 S's. I mean, that doesn't happen all too often, guys. So 1940S. Yeah. Very cool. Two 1940S's. We are rocking. Yeah. Now all we need is a silver one or buffalo, then I'll be happy. I haven't found a proof nickel in quite a while. It's been a couple months since I found a proof nickel. Oh, what I didn't show you guys who were just joining in, because I showed this to the people earlier. At the bank, I found two of these rolls. They are, I've done research, and these are the original rolls from 1979, and these are dollar rolls. So this is an original, unopened. I mean, I opened a little bit to take a peek, but I didn't open them all the way. I have another roll that I did not touch. And these are original Susan B. Anthony rolls. So this is going to be fun to go through. I'm not sure if I'm going to go through it tonight. If you guys want me to, I can just take a peek. But this is pretty cool. No one's touched this and opened this roll since 1979. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button, guys. It does help me out. It brings more people in. And I'll stay streaming a little bit longer. What's up, Crafty? But yeah, if I get enough people that want me to open the original roll from 1979, Susan B. Anthony's, let me know. That kind of roll is kind of withering away. Tonight so far, I've got two 1940s San Franciscos. I've got a couple more from the 40s. Our last stream, we actually hit a silver wartime nickel and a buffalo nickel. We haven't hit those yet, but we average at least one out of every box. And this is a late night hunt. Usually go for a little while. We're at the 2-hour mark. You'll see how much longer I can do. It's pretty late. I'm on my second cup of coffee. I might do a third. But either I stop within the next half hour or until the wife wants me to come up. What's up, Poochie? Yeah, indeed. Coffee. Yeah. Let me know if you guys want me to open this. I mean, the rules kind of like, I might as well just open this pretty soon. It's an uncirculated roll from 1975 with Susan B. Anthony. Yeah, I'm in Southern California, and it is 12:30. So, hold on, guys. I'm gonna grab a quick cup of coffee. All right, we're back with the refill coffee. All right, what a miss. I mean, that's pretty cool, Fine Poochie. Yeah, let me show you what I got going here. So, I've got most of the silvers done. I need the 1944D silver, and I'm still missing all the 1938s. I have never found a 1938 coin we're hunting. Um, they are so hard to find, and every one of these I have found. I'm missing 1950D too, which is a lower mintage, but so all these I have found doing what I'm doing. All the silver nickels I have found what I'm doing what I'm doing. So I mean they're still out there. Yep, it's always fun. So I'm hoping before I log off on the stream I find something cool, like a buffalo or a silver. Yeah, like 90% of them. The other 10%, you know, acquire collections or ooh, this is a nice shiny 1966. Look at this. What's up, Crin Lord? Send you some money? Sorry, bud. You know, being a parent of 4 kids, I don't have much cash to throw around. This almost has the shine and luster as a proof, but I kind of doubt it's a proof. No, it's just really nice. Sorry, buddy. Good luck. Yeah, for you guys half awake, this is probably like some ASMR coin shit going on here. Yeah, the 1938s are difficult. 1950 D2. Yeah, I would love to find the one silver missing. 1944 D. What I would love to find is a V nickel. If people ever once in a while find them, I have not found one. Um, I've been trying to do a dime hunt for the past month, but literally every time I go grab a box from the bank, they are brand new, uncirculated 2024s or 2025s. So I have not had very good luck with dimes lately. Um, my best dime hunt, yeah, 1944 D, I think. My best dime hunt, I found a 1936 Mercury dime and a few other silvers. Yeah, the 1944 D I'm missing. There you go. Yeah, and then if I get that one, I'm done with all the silvers. Yeah, I mean, I'll find it eventually. All right, I think we're gonna do one more roll, and I may open up that dollar roll of Susan B. Anthony's. that's uncirculated. So let's see what we got. I want to find something good before I log off. Yeah, for you guys just joining, we're getting close to the end of the stream. I'm looking for the pre-1960s nickels, which have some value. The silver wartime nickels that do contain 35% silver. And they made those between 1942 and 45. And looking for the silver wartime, I'm sorry, the buffalo nickels. So we got this whole box. I probably won't finish it tonight. What's up, son, Apollo? I'm just hoping for something good before I log off. That's a good amount of buffaloes. 64, 62. Come on, let's find something good. You've been at it for almost we're being close on 2.5 hours now. This one looks old and stuck. Oh, we got an old one, guys. I was right. 1948. And this one's out of Denver. We have the 48 Denver. How common is that one? They made 44 million of these. So, I mean, it's a lower mintage, but not too lower, but it is a good find from 1948. Oh, Ben Franklin half dollars are cool. I have maybe 6 or 7 of them. I have a proof. I actually have a couple proof Franklins. Actually, I have a lot of silver. I have a lot of Morgans. I have a lot of piece dollars. I have a lot of half dollars of various types. Yeah. If you guys haven't seen it, this is what I picked up today, actually part of the giveaway. I picked this one up. 1885 New Orleans Mint MS63 Morgan silver dollar. So this was a nice pickup for me. That's one to show this off for you guys. I have a bunch of Morgans, but this is actually my first graded Morgan. All right, so after this one, do one more roll, and then I am logging off. All right, last roll. So it's last roll. Later on in the week, I will continue and finish up this box, hopefully. And make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. My goal was 2,500. I knew I obviously wasn't going to get there, but at least get pretty dang close as I can get. I hit 2K subs last week. I think I'm at 2,100 now. So we're cruising. Well, thanks, Poochie. I appreciate you dropping in. I at least do this once a week. I try to do it on the weekends at least once. And it's usually late night when obviously when the kids are in bed. But I appreciate you dropping by. Make sure you all hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. And I will be doing this again this next weekend. I'll finish up this box. I'll probably have a new one ready. Yeah, Facebook has been getting a little weird lately. I don't think they're keeping up to date with their spam stuff. You can get some weird crap on there. Yeah, I'm in Southern California. It's almost 1 a.m., so I gotta stop. I gotta get some sleep. I'll do a brief recap and then I'll log off with you guys. All right, let's pull this out here. So we have found a couple goodies. We got two 1940s, both out of San Francisco. I want to keep this one as a nice and shiny 1966. We have a 1948 Denver, a 57 Denver, 59 Denver, 48 Denver, Got a couple 48s. We have a 2009. All the 2009s are low mintage, so they're worth a couple bucks on eBay. Uh, Same with the 2024s. The 2024s are worth a lot more. So if you find these in pocket change, I'd keep them. That with the 2024 at least, they're worth about the 2024s or $5 on eBay right now. Got a really nice and shiny 1960. That one's out of Denver. Oh, is that one out of Denver? Yeah, it's out of Denver. And lastly, we have a 1941 Philly. Yeah, so that's it of the stream. I'm gonna say good night, and I will see you guys hopefully on my next stream this coming weekend. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button on your way out, and I have a bunch of videos. Yeah, hopefully next stream we'll hit some silver. So I at least average one silver and or a buffalo every box. So chances are high, and I'll see you guys.